Chelsea look to extend their 11-game winning run achieved with Thibaut Courtois in goal and a back three that has not conceded a goal for over 5 hours. Head coach Antonio Conte is forced into making 2 changes, with Cesc Fabregas included for N'Golo Conte, suspended for 1 game after collecting his 5th caution of the season in last week's win at Crystal Palace. Pedro is also back, replacing top scorer Diego Costa, another serving a 1-game ban. Coach Conte prefers Pedro's experience in what will be a flexible front three, leaving Michy Batshuayi, the Belgian international signed from Marseille for more than £30 million, waiting a while longer for his first start in the Premier League. Bournemouth look to bounce back from last week's 3-1 home defeat to South Coast neighbours Southampton. Eddie Howe is prepared to adapt his formation, with on-loan Chelsea defender Nathan Ake sitting this one out because he can't play against his parent club. Andrew Sermon is available after nearly 2 months out with a hamstring problem. There's also recall for Dan Gosling, and Brad Smith is included for only his 2nd Premier League start since arriving from Liverpool last summer. 3 changes for Bournemouth, who look to Jack Wilshere for creativity behind Josh King. Callum Wilson drops to the bench, and Bournemouth aren't short of attacking options if they need to change things. Chelsea eager to get the ball rolling. Top at Christmas, the best possible present for Chelsea followers, who will be mindful that their team has gone on to win the Premier League side position. Chelsea eager to get on with the game. Here's Pedro. The ball was taken away from him by Simon Francis. Just steered it behind for the game's first corner kick.
Great awareness from Fabregas. Look, quick ball, free kick, set play, just spin it in behind. Great one, Pedro, across the centre-backs who were sleeping, not communicating to each other. But his first touch gets away.
Fabregas with the corner kick. Scuffed into the arms of Boruc. Hazard, worth a try.
Yeah, worth a try, but shows that Chelsea are not penetrating it at the moment. I know it's early in the game, coming up to the 15th minute, but from range, Bournemouth will be quite happy.
Adam Smith, King alongside. Terrific defense. Hazard. Pedro in behind Simon Francis. David Luiz has continued his run forward. It's Pedro.
Well, interestingly enough, it was from Bournemouth losing possession. Francis had got forward. They were used to holding onto the ball, but they hit on the break. And Pedro squares up the defender, goes for the far post, but he's never really looking like he's got the curl on that. But called it a little bit flush. Never really looked like he was going to curl it in that far corner. Eden Hazard coming deep, setting things up.
Corner has been taken quickly. Willian. Matic. Hazard. Fabregas. Pedro. Chelsea gets the breakthrough. Pedro's goal. They've pushed and they've probed, and now they've been rewarded. And it is the returning Pedro with his 4th in the Premier League this season who gives Antonio Conte's team the advantage.
Well, it's a great goal from Pedro. It's real intricate stuff, and he's really dug this one out from under his feet. Didn't really look like it was going anywhere. It was in such a tight situation, but the finish from Pedro is incredible, really. Look, really tight, a rat-a-tat of passes in and around this short space. Goes into Pedro and he digs it out. Look, really digs it out. Chip curls it in that far corner, and keeper Boruc has got no chance. This is a great goal. He really digs it out from under his feet. That was the only place it could go, and it did. It's a great finish. I think it's a bit close to him, but super finish. Beautiful.
Pedro puts Chelsea in front. King. Now Adam Smith. Wilshere. It's a gap for him, and he's been defied by Courtois. Excellent save by the Chelsea goalkeeper.
Great football from Bournemouth, and that's where you want to see Jack Wilshere in these positions. Ball zipped into him by Smith, gets at the defenders, drags it around them, goes for the far post. That's a good save by Courtois.
To Simon Francis. Daniels with a free kick. Helped away by Matic and hit first time by Wilshere. Deflected behind for a Bournemouth corner.
Well, it's a good strike by Jack Wilshere. It's a poor header back into his path, but poor defensive header comes back into his path, but there's the block in there.
It's Fabregas. Top of the net rather than in the net. Desperately close.
Oh, Boris is beaten. He's beaten. He's waving goodbye to this one. He's never going to get over there, look, and he gets a little bit lucky that he's maybe not 6 inches to a foot lower. Unlucky for Fabregas. Oof. And that's the penalty claim. That's not for me. That's not for me. He's come inside Matic, and Matic can't really get out of the way of this one. Good game. Good first half of football, I thought.
11 straight wins for Chelsea in the Premier League. Halfway towards their 12th, maybe, thanks to a fine first-half goal by Pedro. Eddie Howe has doubtless said to his Bournemouth team, more of the same will do nicely. Bournemouth matching the Premier League leaders. Hazard. Impossible angle for him. Hazard goes down. Chelsea get the penalty. The frustration there. Simon Francis totally wrong-footed. And Chelsea now with the opportunity to try and double their lead.
Well, they've given the ball away, Bournemouth, and that was the conundrum. You give the ball away, Chelsea have the overload, Hazard gets up against Francis, and I thought it was a clear pen, yeah. Just clips him. No need to do it really either. Look, there's plenty of players around, and out goes the leg. But that's what Hazard do. He stops you, grind into a hole, gets it away from you, and he wins the penalty.
Having won the penalty, Eden Hazard steps forward now to take it for Chelsea. Hazard against Bournemouth. 2-0 Chelsea. It's a 50th Premier League goal for Eden Hazard. Cool as you like.
One lapse in concentration and he made the pay. Pure genius in the first half from Pedro when he dug that ball out. Eden Hazard wins the penalty and then coolly takes it as well. Just one lapse, and this is the difference, the quality that they've got up top, Chelsea. Eden Hazard, Pedro, Willian, and it's the big difference, and it makes that man ecstatic again. Very, very difficult for Bournemouth now.
It is not. Hazard, there's danger here. The shot is flashed across goal and Pedro couldn't get a touch to it.
Well, you can see Simon Francis, and I don't blame him, he's having kittens. He's running in exactly, well, more or less the same position, look. And he's scared to go tight this time, but he comes inside. Lucky for Bournemouth, he miscues with his shot. He's going to square you up, he can go either way. Doesn't want to get too tight this time, Francis, and...
Drilled in by Willian. Countered by Bournemouth, who's taken a bit of a buffeting there. Pedro is quick to apologise.
Well, great ball into the area again from Willian, and if you've got a poacher in your team, this is just the place you want to be in there. A bit late from Pedro, but Boruc is brave, and he's down there slinging himself to his right.
Hazard. Moses.
Wasn't intended for Moses, the pass. The little deflection takes it into his path. Decent first touch, sets it up really on the volley here. Look, off, bounces up. And he'll feel that he should have hit the target there. Drags it a bit wide, but he'll...
Willian. Hazard. Here's Pedro. It's Pedro's shot. Got it stumbling across his goal.
Well, similar pattern. Bournemouth enjoying possession. They lose it. Chelsea transfer it really quickly. This time Pedro on the break game at the far corner ends up in a short goal. And it's been the story of the game. Bournemouth having that possession, but Chelsea looking...
Hazard. Wonderful from Eden Hazard. Ball has struck the arm of Gosling. Chelsea asking for another penalty, but they're not going to get one.
But there must have been 20-25 passes of Bournemouth, and then bang, Chelsea hit them on the break. Hazard's running at the last defenders again. Great strength to get inside Cook. Fires away, Gosling blocks. Yeah, it's hit him on the arm, but the arm's in.
Wilshere. Ifobe. Defied by Courtois. Was the measure of a top goalkeeper that, even though he's had precious little to do, nothing in the second half. Thibaut Courtois to the rescue for Chelsea there to keep out Ifobe.
What a great ball, Jack Wilshere. Look at this for a ball. Good run of Ifobe, but good save, Thibaut Courtois, because he's out really quickly. But the ball from Jack Wilshere. He's back. Jack's back. For me, this is the first time I've seen him back in this type of form, and that's a fantastic ball. He doesn't even have to break his stride.
Hazard driving on, and this time not producing a finish. Not a finish that he would be proud of anyway.
Joy to watch, isn't he, Eden Hazard? It's an absolute nightmare when you're the defender, you're facing up. Look, they nicked the ball again off Bournemouth, who tried to play out admirably, I might say. But there's Eden Hazard again, running at defenders. Look, 3, 4, 5 play.
Pedro. Hazard. Moses. He was perhaps caught in two minds. That was neither shot nor cross.
Neither here nor there, but great movement from Chelsea, and in the end, Moses on the end of it, the right wing-back spot. They moved it about, and in the end, look, lovely little layoff. Hazard finds him again, but all over the place with his technique there.
30 seconds or so. Pedro. Hazard alongside, joined by Fabregas. It's still with Pedro, and the deflection takes it beyond the reach of Bournemouth. A second for Pedro after another magnificent run, and Chelsea's winning run continues. Twelve successive wins and counting.
Well, cruel. It's been the story of the second half, all these breakaways. Cuts back, hits Harry Arter. Oh no, it's not Arter, it's come over on the deflection, maybe a double deflection. And there's the big, massive deflection. It's give Boris no chance at all.
Batshuayi hasn't had much of a look in. He hasn't had a touch of the ball. Chelsea continue this magnificent winning run. Had to make a couple of changes, but Pedro